Okay. Pretty sure this should be the last part. Of course, we gotta talk to our buddy Wise. Belle, Hugo sent us a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Is he gonna come in as Eos? Tell me when you're ready and remember to bring Eos with you. What? We're still gonna have Eos? I'm glad. I'm glad. I was kind of sad because I thought they were just gonna change it where you could just go in as Belle. And not Eos, but looks like they're bringing Eos with us. Where is he? Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two as, according to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess that Dina wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're ready, let's head out into the Hollow. There you go. Oh, yay! Do we get to use Vivian, Lycon, and Hugo?
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Ow!
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Come on, get him, Robin. Dang. Hugo's actually really fun to play. I like fast characters.
We need to take care of the guards first.
And he has a scythe. I do like scythe characters too. Nice. What you gonna do, huh? You shoot me?
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Destroy it.
You're not taking anything from here.
Oh yeah?
Hugo, get the guards first.
Allow me to repeat.
Yeah, slice him.
You just stepped into your own grave.
Oh shit, they got one of these guys.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare. Let order and madness dance.
Totalo. His ult seems pretty slow for how fast he moves. Oh shit, I'm not out there.
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
I'm
boring opponent.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
I like though that you he's good with stun characters.
More of Landon's serum
feel like
survives than expected.
Because of Anomaly, I feel like a lot of the stun
Since
characters
they're
don't get
still
used as much
here,
anymore.
It means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so
You
just
get
follow me.
2 guides now.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have 2 Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation.
Oh.
He's a very generous
thank you,
person
Hugo.
after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Thank you.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like suddenly sheds a tear as she gazes at one of them. Uh-oh. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaethon.
Oh no. Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that
This
went
time,
way too fast.
I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass.
Oh no. We're gonna
I
die.
don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
The thing is, Belle going into Hollow, she can't fight. So it's like, she's just gonna stand off to the side.
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon.
I don't know. I feel like Eos just... I miss Eos. That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, I'm old. I was like trying to switch. I'm like, why is it not switching?
Notice me, Lord Phaethon.
I wonder if they're gonna make more characters that can fly. Kind of fun flying.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
Okay. Bah! Bah!
How dare you steal from
Oh,
Lady
you
Dina?
see, she has like a little knife too when she pops up.
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises.
Bloom. I like that bang boo. Kind of surprised how like much they're like able to do in so little time with these updates.
There are containers by the fissure.
I think there's so much content and so many like little details. We don't want the money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were. But hey, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals, they're all dead. Please just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. We'll get out of the hollow alive, we promise. Really? Oh, thank God. Goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush, say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. First, take the civilians to a safe place while Vivian and you continue the search. A familiar voice comes. Oh. Is it Dina?
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, If you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
Yeah, he was about to kill her.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
She's on our side.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not
Yes.
abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return. I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn
You can
back.
still do it, Camille. Or
I'll be
Dina.
your way back.
What?
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereal surge out, blocking the path. Oh, that kind of got intense.
Take out these ethereals first.
Very dramatic.
We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Come on. A bloom. Come on, help me out, Robin. Kick his ass.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaeton.
Oh, took a little too long. It's okay, little buddy.
They must...
Dina. Oh. 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 Goodbye. Okay, now Dina.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
Don't do anything too rash.
You're saying this is all my fault. Losing my father. Losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father
She
brought
just
you
wanted
back,
a friend.
he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... Why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists.
You just give up on your father
Ever since I
already.
was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian,
You don't have to do this.
I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you.
Come
I
on.
have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Gina closes her eyes, injects a vial of the serum into her own arm. See, this is what I said about not doing anything rash. Okay, whereas
I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing my father. And hate Camille for leaving me.
we could have just hung out in
That's
New
just the
Eridu.
kind of person I am. Hateful.
Now
and
you want to be a boss
despicable.
battle?
I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
I'll kill her myself.
Dina.
Oh, oh shit! What the? Oh fuck!
Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
She just couldn't let go of her father. Now we have to kill her. Ow! Ooh. Like a crunch noise with that. Stop it. Ow, ow! You just die already? Get the final blow, Robin. Nice.
Behind you!
What happened? What the?
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
No, Vivian! Why would she do that?
I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best. Vivian! Vivian, your body. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore. No, please. No. It's so warm, and the night is beautiful. Vivian?
Belle?
No. It can't end like this.
When was I able to do this? Oh, interesting. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile. But soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring and then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Ugh.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the Hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay.
Okay. Good night then.
This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
It's not your fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
I saw something strange.
Allow me to explain.
What?
Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede.
I have etheric
Essentially,
energy?
corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
Yeah, do I have like a Stellaron in my body?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special.
I am.
This is a gift your teacher left you.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions.
She here?
will visit you sometime soon, so
Awesome.
please feel free to ask her any questions you may have.
Gotta wait.
She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience,
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I
What
hope
if
you take
I
full
want to be the
responsibility for
mayor?
handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaeton's?
The mayor imagined, you might ask.
My
I
what?
have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But
This is a little sudden.
requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop, stop, stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaeton! Probably.
Wait.
At least not today.
What?
As for
What?
you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said,
Wait, can we go back a little
he
bit?
hopes you might speak with Miss Yishen first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you could smell the aroma of noodles from the... Okay. Can they make these not as quick? Belle, are you feeling alright? Lycon said you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it, and that Miss Yijuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You've only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there with you, whatever happens in the future. Let's go upstairs. Hello. What's this guy's name again? Does he have a name? This is Bangbu 18. So are we marrying Vivian? Is that what happened? But yeah, I guess I can control ether particles now. That's interesting. Your thoughts are all jumbled together and your mind feels heavy and heavier. You drift off. Woo! Encrypted master tapes. I need those. Nice. Okay, so that's it. New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden cries ever cease. New stories in the distant horizons are surely exciting, but no one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. Or one should also. One day they'll become memories worth holding onto. Oh, we have more? I'm assuming this is like the intermission between the epilogue and the story. I'm assuming it's like, because they have that where you like at least like talk to the new character. Yeah, see, we're gonna talk to Yijuan. Nice. Okay, Belle. Someone's calling herself Yijuan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Is here for you. She's dressed like one of those masters of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? I do. She saved Vivian and I when we encountered some ethereals before. Wise, do you remember what the mayor said before? That he'd bring in a void hunter rank special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude? Yijuan is that investigator. I see, no wonder she has a unique presence. According to her, we have a good feng shui, and 6th Street is a geometrically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Huh. Yeah, she looks so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay around and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around, and you could talk to her once you're free. If you have time now, you should go find her, Belle. Okay, yay, we're gonna talk to the new character, Yijuan. Another Void Hunter ranked. I'm so glad too that get another Void Hunter. Look at her. I like the one thing I like about her. Okay, I'm not trying to zoom in. I'm just trying to zoom in on the bird. I like the little bird. He's a little cutie. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw her, I mean, she kind of looks like a mixture of like Ambi and Evelyn. But maybe that's just because she has white hair and she's tall and is big in some places. But yeah, though, I mean, the one thing I did see people like point out is that she has very skinny arms. Which, looking at it now, she has a pretty skinny arm. But I mean, someone who also has pretty skinny arms and a fat ass, I kind of relate to her. But but yeah, I don't know. I think her animation when she was saying this was pretty cool. But I don't know if I quite like the model yet. But you know, it's a Zenless Zone Zero character, so you know they always gotta.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Doggy.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right.
Yeah, he runs a stand.
Being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged
Runs a
periods
business,
of time,
okay?
parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
I like her voice too. Her voice is pretty nice. Yijuan gently pets Howl's head, stuffs a few Denny's.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Mystic? Yunquei Summit?
Wait,
God,
mystic? Like
I
those
cannot
people in
pronounce
movies who can tell your
Chinese
fortune and
words.
Go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
Ooh, partnership. I also like her eyes too. At first, I didn't know what I felt about her eye colors, but it kind of makes her feel like
what sort of partnership
more,
are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers.
ethereal, I
Previously
might
underwent
say.
an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? Sure. We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. I just realized, what is this? What is on our jacket here? Sure. Sounds good. Then let's go. Yijuan Shifu. I'm just gonna call her Shifu. Where's the store? At Luminous Square. It's called Beyond. I know that store. But hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay? Is it gonna open up? Let's head over. It's been ages since I last came to the Yanis Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Luminous Square so we can meet up there. Okay, yay! Gonna hang out with her. Ooh, so it looks like we're gonna learn more about our abilities. I wonder if Belle's gonna be a playable cat. We could use her. Whoa, she has a crowd already.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do.
Leave her alone.
Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Yeah, what is
This is
what is
where
happening
you were.
here?
Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, Yijuan remains calm and composed and
Fortune-telling
says,
services is 10,000 dennies per session.
I mean, in an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All gone?
That's one way to do it.
It seems the banish wealth and desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunkwai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Shifu, please wait. Shifu, so many people wanted you to tell their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal of legend. Great, I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I am no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all days and really slow to respond. Also, it can connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it isn't even caught up on anything and ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangbu keep mocking it, and it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangbus. No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refused to go to repairs. But it looks... but it likes watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn mystic arts. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. Belle, do you know any places nearby that do repairs? On 6th Street. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issues, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Oh, I forgot we're like an IT tech. Really? Great. Amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go and check it out. Oh no! It's, what's this guy's name again? CC. But what kind of Bangbu is it again? CC, look, I brought you a divine mortal. Really? A real immortal? Yep, really. They're really amazing. I just saw this Shifu say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day so long. Yes, however, in order to walk as the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister over the path of mysticism to check you over. Oh shit, I didn't even read the whole part of it. A dongle for a dongle, a widget for a widget. Everything they did to me in the past, ICC will make them pay for it tenfold. Calm down. Let me check your parts first. Just a little puzzle, I see. Oh, wait. I guess I didn't mean to move that. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? Ah, what was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? Whoa, amazing. I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. Congrats, you are now connected to the internet. Thank you, thank you. Please be my mentor, my official Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite the incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see, their brains are made of defective parts. The brains are made of defective parts. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while. Its gaze grows a bit brighter. That's amazing. As I recite their spells, those bullies don't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. You're welcome, though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Understood. Thank you. Thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you both for helping us. Since you're all right now, is it time for us to take our leave, Belle? Let's head to that store.
Yishuan Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
I kind of like her. She's like, I like her,
this is the place.
how she is, like, calm, but a little goofy.
Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
She gonna do another spell. Yijuan walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yijuan. I always wondered what this store was.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
I bet we will. In Zenless Zone 0 2.0. Okay. Let's go talk to Wise again. What up, Wise? Belle, you're back. Did everything go well? It went well. It's just that Yijuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see, Belle. Do you think that Yijuan Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Yes. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yijuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yijuan Shifu said that the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Belle, you've been so busy recently. You should take this time to rest and have a break. It's like we'll know in 2.0. that's it. That is it for this story. Claim our polychromes for doing all that. Yep. New event. Yeah. It's over. Yeah, I can see, I see now how they're moving the story kind of to how, Honkai Star Rail has it. And moving away from, like, these, character stories. And kind of, inserting them into, the main story. Because it did feel like it was kind of like, Vivian and Hugo kind of, main story, which is kind of like what for Honkai Star Rail, I think it was 2.7, whereas Rappa, it kind of felt like that to me, which I honestly, Honkai Star Rail I think does it pretty well. But I like the ancient stories. I mean, some of them are kind of like a hit and miss. Some of them I have to do finish, so I should probably finish those. But I mean, it's sad to see the character stories go, but I think I think Hoyoverse they do a good job of integrating it into the story. It just means that the story is gonna be longer now. Like this was like 3.5 hours, which I think an update. I don't know, like the 1.5 I think with was pretty long, but that was like the end of like the first season, or the epilogue, or I guess that's the epilogue into the first season, but that was like the epilogue into, like, I guess Zenless Zone Zero. So that was like the finale. So that felt like it was supposed to be long, but this being an epilogue, being 3 hours, I only assume that most of the stories from here are going to be longer, which it's not a bad thing, really. It's just how are they gonna make it entertaining, you know? You just gotta wait and see. Zenless Zone Zero I think does really good with the characters. I think the characters are very lovable and goofy, so I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Everything's done. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you when 2.0 comes out. But yeah. Bye.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Confessing while I know